I looked into Ukrainian music before I came here a bit. I have to say, just not as much as I wanted to, but I observed quite a lot of young composers, especially the ones who are invited here, and I have to say that besides that, I first got really deeper into something when I really talked to the people here, and they showed me something in particular. Actually, I'm quite happy in the time I'm living in. And for historical issues, I'd like to go in many different periods of time. So like let's say France of the 20s, or Paris of the 20s, or New York of the 50s and 60s, or maybe, I don't know, Ukraine in 30 years, or in the future. So there's a lot of interesting stuff, I think. So it's not easy to point one thing out, but it's definitely more the 20th century than the ages before, and maybe the time now and the future. Okay, as a German composer, I maybe say from history I'd like to definitely meet Ludwig van Beethoven and Robert Schumann. These are very important composers for me. But from other, yeah, there's some I'd like to meet, and so definitely John Cage would be a person to meet and to talk to. And I had the opportunity, because I'm not that young anymore, so but I never actually meet him, and so this is something I would love to. First of all, I learned a lot of young, wonderful, interesting people and composers and artists. So this is the first that I learned to know the specific setup of very different individual artists. And so I just can't say I took this one or this specific thing from the lessons, but maybe I can say it a bit more in general, that it was very interesting the way how they perceive European music from the Ukraine perspective, which is maybe a bit between the worlds, and this was very interesting. And for me personally, the questioning myself if this what I'm doing in living in Berlin, living and teaching in Germany, is actually really that important as I sometimes think it is. So really like questioning myself about what I'm doing. Yeah, absolutely. So I think this is really, really wonderful what they're doing here. So the organization is perfect. The students are really nice and sweet and interesting, and I definitely would recommend it to everybody to come here to take part. I think my colleagues, or whenever someone is invited or would be asked, would absolutely encourage everybody to come and to go here. It's really wonderful. And I personally, if I had the chance to be invited again, I would come immediately. So it would be awesome.